Every 4 years, the world's best footballers gather to compete for their nation. But there's an underrated World Cup tradition that deserves a mention. The unsung heroes of posters, merchandise, and awkward promotional photos, the mascots. So today, we're taking a trip through every World Cup mascot from 1966 to 2026 and giving them the spotlight they deserve. The original, and for many, still the best World Cup mascot. England's lion, wearing a Union Jack jersey with World Cup emblazoned on the front, provided a traditional symbol for the 1966 hosts. World Cup Willie's success ensured he became a pioneer for mascots at major sporting events, setting the standard for his many successors. Following in Willie's footsteps was Juanito, a boy decked out in a Mexico 1970 sombrero and the host's famous green shirt. He provided a fittingly vibrant mascot for the first World Cup broadcast in color. The 1974 hosts followed a similar theme, kitting out two boys in the host's country's white shirts, one emblazoned with the letters WM Weltmeisterschaft, German for World Cup, and the other with the number 74. Tip and Tap offered an image of togetherness and friendship that would be repeated 32 years later. For the third tournament in succession, organizers opted for the image of an enthusiastic young boy with Gauchito, again sporting the host's iconic kit. His hat carried the words Argentina 78, and he wore a handkerchief and carried a whip, typical gaucho symbols. Spain's 1982 mascot Naranjito, meaning Little Orange, was linked to Spain's famous orange production, especially areas like Valencia and Murcia. Naranjito became so popular that he got his own animated TV series called Fútbol en Acción during the World Cup era. Mexico's return as hosts also brought about a comeback for the sombrero, although this time it was not worn by a boy but a giant jalapeno pepper. Pique, who also sported a stereotypically Mexican mustache. Pique is a mascot to remember as the 1986 World Cup became famous for Diego Maradona's performances, especially the Hand of God and goal of the century against England. The 1990 edition heralded a significant departure from tradition as Italy ditched the mascot's cuddly form for a more modern structure. Ciao, named of course after the Italian greeting, was also the first, and to date only, mascot without a face, with designers opting instead for a stick figure in the colors of the Italian flag, and a football for a head. There was another revolutionary development in 1994 when the United States public voted for their tournament's mascot. Their choice was Striker, a dog kitted out in the host's red, white, and blue, with the competition logo displayed on his shirt. Striker is often remembered as the mascot that brought back the cute character style after Italy's strange, faceless Ciao from 1990. For some reason, this one always sticks in my mind. The 1998 mascot Futuristic, the Gallic rooster, featuring the colors of France. His name was chosen by French TV viewers and combines football and EX, a nod to the famous French comic series Asterix. Futuristic was actually selected from 5 mascot ideas before becoming the final choice. The first World Cup of the new millennium brought the first trio of mascots in a predictably futuristic effort from the famously innovative co-hosts. These animated creations participated in Atom Ball, a fictional football-like sport, with Ato the coach and Kaz and Nick his players. The 3 names were voted for by internet users and customers at McDonald's outlets in the host nations, South Korea and Japan. Goleo 6 being the lion and Pila a talking football were the mascots for Germany 2006 World Cup. The name Goleo comes from Go Leo Go, with Leo referring to lion. The VI was added because he was the 6th mascot candidate. Pila's name is linked to German football slang for a football. They were unveiled in November 2004 by football legends Pelé and Franz Beckenbauer. Germany invented the perfect football duo, a lion who forgot his trousers and a football that won't stop talking. This friendly leopard's name is a composition of Zay for South Africa and Kumi, which translates as 10 in various languages across Africa. Football crazy, Zakumi dyed his hair green to camouflage himself against the green of the pitch. But as we witnessed in South Africa, Zakumi was ever present around the competition and helped celebrate the World Cup throughout the country. The 2014 World Cup, hosted by Brazil, was supported by Fuleco. The name Fuleco is a fusion of the words futebol and ecologia. The shell that protects him has evolved to represent the natural beauty of Brazil he is so committed to protecting. The blue tones represent the sky and clear waters in and around Brazil. Over 1.7 million people voted in the public poll to choose his name. Russia 2018, the mascot was a wolf named Zabivaka, meaning goal scorer in Russian, from the word zabivat, meaning to score. The wolf was chosen because wolves are strongly associated with Russia's wildlife and also represent qualities like confidence and teamwork. He wore orange sports glasses, which were meant to represent speed and skill. Zabivaka is a cool looking dude. Laib was the official mascot of the 2022 FIFA World Cup hosted by Qatar, a floating white character inspired by a traditional Arab head covering gutra. The name Laib means super skilled player in Arabic. Laib is adventurous, fun and curious and encourages everyone to believe in themselves, as now is all. For this year's World Cup being held in 3 nations has of course 3 mascots. Maple the Moose, Canada, Zayu the Jaguar, Mexico, and Clutch the Bald Eagle, United States, have been thoughtfully developed to reflect the vibrant culture, heritage, and spirit of their respective countries, coming together to symbolize unity, diversity, and the shared passion for the beautiful game. And there we have it, 60 years of FIFA World Cup mascots. We've had kids, animals, fruits, peppers, walking footballs, and whatever chow was supposed to be. Let me know your favorite in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.